Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is RTS, the Ronald Travel Sphere. I know for a fact that it's been a long time that we haven't catch up, so this time I owe you something big. The vlog that I'll be showing to you is something educational, something inspiring. I said it's inspiring because inspiring in the sense that I want to show you the world, that the world is a big place or arena to explore. I want to inspire you to see new things that you've never seen before, and also I want to inspire you to go to a new place that you've never been before. And for me, it's a sort of fulfillment. I want to make you realize that life is too short, so we need to enjoy or live our life to the fullest. And life is said to be a choice. It's absolutely a choice. It's our call. So why not enrich that life with a travel experience that we will be coming across with the different countries that we will be visiting. And trust me, it's truly a mesmerizing experience. I said it's educational because this blog will basically show you as to how I was able to plan out my travel in terms of flight bookings, hotel bookings, and itineraries as well. But the first basic thing is understanding the visa regulations and immigration rules of that country. Of course, each country has its own visa regulations and immigration rules. And of course, it's your major responsibility to understand and be knowledgeable to all of this. It can be done through doing some sort of reading and doing some sort of research on every related sites. Before that, let me shout out for those who has requested me to shout them out. So let's start with Rob. Rob is considered to be my colleague in Dusitani, Abu Dhabi. Next kung isa-shout out ay si Sid. So si Sid I mean, we used to be friends. We used to work together in Dubai International Hotel. So this hotel is actually located inside the airport. So let's start the ball rolling. So excited to show you this vlog because I'll be showing you as to how I was able to travel in 4 countries in 12 consecutive days in one single trip. First, you have to identify the first target country that you have to visit. For instance, it's European countries or Schengen countries. In my case, I want to visit Czech Republic. Second will be you have to figure out the positioning of that country in respective to the neighboring countries. In my case, I chose the Czech Republic, and Czech Republic is said to be bounded by 4 countries, namely Poland, Germany, Slovakia, and Austria. And I chose Austria to be my second destination. Third will be you have to explore the route price through trains and airlines based on your outline itinerary and budget. From there, you will be able to build your itinerary. And this time, I chose my third country to be Italy. And I chose Turkey to be my final destination. This is where I was able to build my amazing travel itinerary hitting 4 countries in 12 consecutive days in one trip. To build your itinerary, everything is totally up to you depending on your preferred countries that you want to see and explore, and also depending on your budget. Out of the 4 countries that I have visited in single trip, I'll be showing you the beauty of each nation one by one. And let's start with Prague.
September we met, I could tell by your smile. You hadn't been with a good girl like me in a while. Yeah, you were impressed, couldn't leave me alone. Text me every time that you pick up the phone. And I had control in the driver's seat, but my hands are slipping off the wheel. Now the tables have turned, now I'm up all night.
I'll be giving you tips as to what are the best things to do in Prague. First will be strolling across the Charles Bridge. Whoever said that the best things in life are free may well have been referring to the Charles Bridge in Prague. A simple walk across the 14th century bridge is one of the most enjoyable and memorable experiences of visiting Prague. The bridge was commissioned in 1357 by Charles IV to replace a bridge that had been washed away by floods. Although completed in 1390, with the striking statues added in the 17th century, the bridge did not take Charles' name until the 19th century. Number 2 will be exploring the Old Town Square. Despite Prague's lively history of invasions, the Old Town Square has remained relatively untouched since the 10th century. Swarms of tourists crowd the historical streets, packing out the alfresco restaurants every day. The square itself is the perfect place to admire the wonderful architecture Prague has to offer. And if that isn't your thing, then the various street performers, musicians, and merchants that line the streets here will certainly keep you entertained. Number 3 will be watching the astronomical clock strike an hour. Whilst in the Old Town Square, time your visit to the Old Town Hall so that you can watch the spectacle of the mechanical clock marking the turn of an hour. The clock itself is on the south face of the town hall and it's the pride of the Prague. It was built in 15th century and despite being damaged and repaired during its lifetime, it is widely regarded as the best preserved medieval mechanical clock in the world. The show at the top of the hour never fails to disappoint the many onlookers. Number 4 will be seeing the treasures of St. Vitus Cathedral. The St. Vitus Cathedral is one of the attractions located in the castle grounds. It is visible from all around the city of Prague. Although the cathedral looks many hundreds of years old, it was in fact completed in 1929. Many treasures await visitors including the tomb of St. John of Nepomuk, the splendid chapel of St. Wenceslas, and the magnificent Art Novia stained glass. Number 5 will be eating tridalnik or spit cakes. Commonly mistaken as one of many Prague food specialties, spit cakes are in fact Transylvanian in origin but are so commonly found in Prague that they have become part and parcel of the travel experience here nonetheless. These spit cakes are something you will experience all around Central and Eastern Europe, and certainly something you can indulge in a locally led and personally tailored experience of Prague. They are fun to try at least once and are truthfully so delicious that you will be happy to encounter them on numerous occasions. Made up of rolled yeast dough wrapped around a stick, they are roasted over an open flame to a crispy golden finish that leaves the inside gooey and chewy, before being brushed with butter and rolled around in cinnamon sugar and nut mixture. Number 6 will be taking a cruise on the Vltava River. Seeing Prague from the Vltava River is a unique experience and offers a way to see the many historical buildings and monuments from a different perspective. Cruises within the city are competitively priced and often include lunch or dinner depending on the time of day you choose to embark. Choosing a cruise with a duration of 2 hours or more will ensure that you are aboard long enough to escape the hustle and bustle of Prague city center and allow you to enjoy the serenity of some of the quieter riverbanks on the Vltava River. Number 7 will be drinking a world-famous beer. The Czech claims to have the best beer in the world, and Prague is a great place to test their claim. The huge choice of bars in the city offer famous Czech lagers such as Vodvar and the Staropramen, alongside craft beers from the top microbreweries in the country. Most Czech beers are light beers brewed naturally from hand-picked hops. If you're a regular pub crawler on your travels, chances are you have a fondness for beer. If you're visiting Prague, chances are you love beer. But the biggest beer drinkers in the world, the Czechs, don't just like to drink their delicious brew, but they bathe it in too. For many of you, this might sound like heaven, and indeed beer spas in Prague are a luxurious experience, but you probably have a few questions about how to do a beer spa in Prague. Number 8 will be eating a pork knuckle. This meat lover's dish, also known as koleno, is a rather large hunk of pork leg and very popular in Czech and German cuisine. Expect the meat to be marinated in beer and served with pickled vegetables and dark Czech bread. Eating such a large chunk of meat can attract the attention of plenty of onlookers, but the mix of aromatic tender pork and crispy skin renders the dish well worth eating despite of the audience. So that's all for today, Pips. Till next time!